magic makers. I took a little break from this little series we have because I needed to and because I'm allowed. We're all allowed to take the breaks as we need to and as we're called to. But today I am thinking about presence. I am thinking about that magic that comes in not only being present, but that actual generation of energy that comes through when you are fully committed to understanding your own sense of presence. And I'm really thinking about it specifically as an alternative to a very oft-used phrase, your digital presence, which is very important in the world of entrepreneurialism and in branding and all of these different things that we feel we need to do as creatives, as transformation professionals who are trying to get our magic out into the world. But it isn't just for the entrepreneurs amongst us. It's not just for the artists who are trying to sell work or the healers who are trying to get themselves in front of the clients who need them. We are all in this constant dance and swirl as we figure out what it means to have a presence, to enter a space, be it a digital one or a room or a front porch, and know that we are really resonating and vibrating with the fullness of who we are, and that we are showing that to others. There's a lot about sovereignty, and I'm sure you all know my work with the Sovereignty Knot, my recent book, that has something to do with presence. Because if the idea behind that is free the princess, crown the queen, embrace the wise woman, all of those energies are very much about being fully present in yourself and entering a space with a kind of presence that says, hi, I'm here, and it's an invitation for people around me to learn, to grow, to play, to explore, to feel held, to learn. So I want to read a little bit of something that I was writing this morning. It's, Monday morning, and trying to ease into this week with the kids at home and a schedule all full of everything from my own creative work to clients to kids' play dates. And believe me, that's when it can be hardest to keep up your presence, right? A consistent sense of I am present within my own self and my own experience, even though I'm being tied and pulled in 7 or 8 different directions. So let me share with you this, and let's see how it resonates for you. Because we're thinking this week about presence, a word that is present, a word that allows you to fill yourself and resonate with your own presence. Today, this week, this life, beyond the shoulds, beyond the structures, all blend and disconnect on the endless digital quest to keep us connected. Instead, the work of pure love, pure spirit, pure presence. The medium is the message, they say. Then what if I am the medium? What if you are the medium? Not the digital boxes with all of their distractions, comparison games, and foolish algorithms. I am the medium. You are the medium. We are the medium. Channel it through. Speak from the gut. Remember the visceral power of sitting in a cabin with a friend, with a luminous, creative woman who lives mostly beyond the snarls of technology. This is a friend of mine who is not on social media. Her presence is remarkable. There was a presence in the narrow space I shared with her, with its soaring ceiling, where lanterns provided light, a stove provided heat, and creative passion was the energy source. This week, this month, we have a new moon coming on Wednesday. Being in the world, but not of the world. Being present and offering our presence, but not necessarily having our magic be diverted and diluted by these tiny little boxes with which we communicate. I understand the paradox and the irony of the fact that I'm using this to talk to you, but I'm also freeing myself and hopefully freeing you from all of the ways in which we confine ourselves to do things a certain way, to think in terms of news feeds and the next post and likes and all of that shit. That is so freeing and so diminishing all at the same time. Presence within you, within your own creative possibility and spirit, that does not rely on the structures that we use to communicate, because we are the medium, we are the message instead. Play with that this week. Play with what it's like to be present unto yourself, fully yourself, and notice when other stuff is getting in the way. It might be the mask you have to wear when you're walking, when you're going to the store, when you're walking around town. That can totally shift the way you're able to be present. But you are more powerful than that. We need that mask. As an individual and a collective, that's necessary, and you can still do your magic when you're wearing it. And in the same way, if you have a bumpy relationship with social media, if you feel like, oh, everyone else succeeds there but not me, I don't know what that black magic formula is to get all the likes and be seen in all these different ways, let it go. And remember that you are the message. It's about your presence. Transmitting your message to even one person, 2 people, is worth it. You don't have to play all the bigger games. I wish you this week a life marked by magic, a sense of your own beautiful, powerful presence, the ability to be surrounded by people who can see you for all that you are. And I'm so glad you're here and part of this community. Tell us this week how presence is a magic word for you, how you're feeling its texture and its promise. And as ever, make magic everywhere.